Hi, my name is Bill Scheffler. I'm a realtor with Prudential Professionals Realty.
Hi, I'm Larry Evans, and I'm at Prudential Professionals Realty.
Hi, I'm Maren Humphrey with Prudential Professionals Realty.
Somebody else do it.
Yeah.
And I find it, in some cases, is that it's cheaper to buy on a month-to-month basis. By the time you figure the mortgage, the insurance, and the taxes, by the time you figure that in on the type of house they get, in some cases, it's cheaper to buy.
In most cases, I think. It's really easier to get qualified to buy in this community than it is to rent. Because if you're purchasing, they only look at the primary person's credit. Okay?
Right.
The primary breadwinner, so to speak. Where if you're renting, they have to look at both people, and both people have to sign the contract.
Right.
And a lot of times you might have the wife or the husband that have great credit, and the other one just coming into the marriage was terrible managing their money, and they can't rent. Okay? And you don't have to have a lot of money in the bank to purchase a house. However, if you're going to rent a place for $600 a month, you're going to have $1,200 because you've got the deposit. Then there are your fees and your activation fees for your utilities and gas. So you're looking at somewhere between, $1,500, $1,600, $1,700. Where
I mean, somebody could buy a house with nothing out of pocket. Really, almost nothing out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think, in this market particularly, with all the military here and the fact that they have a VA loan available to them, which a lot of people don't have that option, that's a great opportunity to buy a house with no money down.
Mm-hmm.
Which, why not take advantage of that when you can?
And usually on buying a house, you don't have to pay that first mortgage until the second month.
Right? You skip a whole month.
You
You
skip a whole
get
month.
a free month.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
if you close on a house on 30 January, you don't make a payment until 1 March.
1 March.
If you close on a house the 3rd of January, you don't make a payment until 1 March.
Right.
Right. So, looking at it that way, if you rent a house, you've got to come up with the $600 or $700 today, plus all those fees, and then with
Deposit.
and most times they'll give you a few days to come up with the first month's rent, but you've got to have it.
You gotta have it ready.
You got to have it ready. You got to have it all ready. So, $1,600, I would say almost $2,000 in some cases that you may have to come up with that first day on a rent, whereas in buying a home, $500 can get you in.
And one other thing I just thought of is a lot of times people come here and they're literally moving here when they're calling. So they need somewhere to move into right away. So they assume they have to rent because, well, they have their stuff here in a moving truck and they need to move in. And I don't realize that a lot of times, especially with new construction, as long as they have a good pre-approval letter and all that sort of thing, they may be able to move in earlier than the actual closing date. They may not have to wait a 30 or 45-day period to move into that house.
Yeah, early occupancy is very common. Probably 80% of the time we can get you moved into your house and out of the hotel room within 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Home inspection needs to be done first.
Right.
And then the cost of that early occupancy is typically half to a third what you're paying in a hotel room. You still have to pay a little bit, but it's your home. It's something going towards your home.
Right.
Right.
And so when it comes time to purchase, and if people see the light, using a realtor is the way to go. And obviously, our company is full of qualified, outstanding people that understand what the military go through, that understand what it takes if you don't have a lot of money,